a few hours of work on the weekend, and you could be making thousands of dollars per week. The odds of getting caught are very small, and going to jail, probably not. You probably just have to pay a fine. I'm Mike Nelson, and with my program, Recession Real Estate Riches, you can make money even in today's times. I used to live my life paycheck to paycheck, living in some hellhole apartment with in some rat-infested dive, because I didn't have a good job, I didn't have enough money to get by, and it looked like there was no way out. I thought I'd hit bottom. I had an inspiration, and I put these techniques to work, used them myself. It doesn't matter, you can be black, white, young, old, retired, starting a second career. It's okay. There's no license required, no exams, and it's tax-free. That's right, I said tax-free, no money down. With these techniques, a fast getaway car and some quick wit, you probably won't get caught. If you get caught, you might not even go to jail.
This neighborhood watch thing, I mean, it's kind of boring. I haven't seen this guy before in my neighborhood. Is it a realtor? Oh, okay.
Sometimes neighbors can really be pretty nosy and keep a close watch out. And if they see a strange car in the area, you know, with somebody just parking and looking for a while, they might just call the cops. You know, but if they just see you get out and walk out and put it on a for sale sign, they'll probably figure you're just a realtor.
Hey neighbor, this house is for sale? Yeah, you interested? I'm the owner. I'm gotta sell it.
You know, most of the people that come up are neighbors, and they're going to be a little bit confused, you know, when they don't recognize you, you know.
I didn't know you owned this house. I've never seen you.
No, I just bought it, you know. I just bought it, but I had to turn around and have it for sale again.
So you bought this house and now you're selling it?
Right. Some bad news. My mom, she's having a heart transplant.
You need a convincing story, you know, and most people will fall for the tear jerkers. So, you know, a dying relative, something like that, you know, death in the family, have to get to a funeral, you know, organ transplant, whatever you can think of.
You know, I gotta have the cash today, and so a house like this ought to go for $200,000. I'm letting it go for $2,000. $2,000 if you can come up with the cash in 20 minutes.
Did you say $2,000?
Probably one of the biggest mistakes people make with this technique is trying to get too greedy. You know, but a sucker can only pull so much money out of the ATM. If you find somebody, you know, who's got a lot of cash, like $50,000 cash at home, then somebody else has probably conned it out of them by now. You know, so don't set your sights too high. You know, you try and sell a house for cash, you know, at night for $30,000, and nobody's going to go for it. But if you keep the price low, you know, a couple $1,000s, and you have a good story, you know, some people will fall for it.
$1,000 for the doctor and $1,000 for an airplane ticket. And I have to get on a plane in 20 minutes. I got to have the cash today. You know, I need it in 20 minutes for the heart transplant. I figure if I'm going to sell it in 20 minutes, I really got to drop the price.
Can I have a look inside?
That's usually the number one question, you know. They want to see the inside. Well, you just got to have a quick answer.
You know, normally, but my wife's in there. She just took a shower, and when you come back later with the money, you can look inside.
You have title?
Yeah, it's in my car. Oh yeah, I got a deed. I got a deed. You can trust me.
Yeah, they ask that a lot too, you know. Is this legit? I've never heard anybody buying a house like this before. Are you trying to con me? Well, you have to keep a straight face, you know, and you just bowl your way through. You have something, you know, fake that looks like a title.
If you want, I'll sell you some title insurance too.
And you drive around with the title of the house?
Not normally, but like I said, you know, I got to sell it today. You know, who's going to buy a house? Only an idiot would buy a house without the title. You know? Have you ever bought a used car? You know, you buy the car from the guy. He signs over the title. You take it in the DMV. You know, the license plate matches. Well, let me get the paperwork out of my car. Okay, now Do you have the cash, or do you have to bring it back?
Let me see the title first.
No, here you see it says Mr. Donald Mike Nelson. Sign on this line to release security interest. Have you ever seen a title before?
Well, not like this.
With a lot of people, sympathy is a good technique. You know, if people think that they're helping you out and lending a helping hand, they're going to feel good about themselves and good about you, and maybe not be thinking so clearly about what's really going on.
You look like a good Samaritan. You know, you look like kind of a guy who'd buy it for full price if he knew he was going to help out some guy's mom. But I only need $2,000, so I'm not going to gouge you for the whole price. I'm only asking what I need, the $2,000. Can you come up with the money, and can you take it out of your ATM or something?
I think I could find a way to come up with that. With 2,000, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's an ATM down on Main Street there.
Okay.
Okay, we got a deal,
All
right?
I'll see you soon. Okay.
All right, you made it back in good time.
Sure did.
My mom's still alive. If you got the money, the house is yours. I can do the transplant.
Okay.
You ready?
Right, yeah.
Here, let me sign it over. I want it fully legal. I want to have your name on it.
Yeah.
Okay, and just the $2,000. Okay.
Count it out.
I trust you. I trust you.
All right.
Okay, well, I wish you many happy years in this house, okay?
Hey, wait a minute. What about the keys?
They're under the doormat.